and a big part of Surah Al-Nisa. And one of the main things in Quran which should be mentioned over and over is the qisas and the stories of other aqwam, other nations. And there's always some sort of lesson behind it which we all of us need to take heed about. We need to take lesson of. And one of the main lessons which was being taught was through Bani Israel. There are numerous ayahs, numerous stories about Bani Israel, how they used to be, what they used to ask Allah Ta'ala, what Allah Ta'ala used to do with them. And it's only for one reason, for us and this last Ummah of Nabi Prophet to take lesson from it, to learn from it, to learn the mizaj of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, to understand what pleases Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and what can ignite the anger of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Amongst all these stories about Bani Israel, there is a story that one person, he wanted to marry the daughter of another person amongst Bani Israel at the time of Musa. So the person, the father of the daughter, he refused for some reason. This person who sent the proposal, out of rage that he was refused, he went and killed the father. Now, when he killed, the killer, the person who committed the murder, was not known amongst the people. Someone killed him, but who killed him, no one knows. So, when Israel came to Musa, they said, "O Nabi Allah, such and such person killed this person, but we don't know who the killer is." So Musa asked Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala on that. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said that, okay, tell them to slaughter a cow and take a small piece of cow and head on the deceased person. So this person, by the hukum of Allah, by the permission of Allah, will become alive and he will testify where we killed him. And this was the issue. Nothing more, nothing lesser than that. Just get a cow, slaughter it, and use meat to get the person alive. That was it. Now, the thing about Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is when Allah Ta'ala commands something, it is our duty and responsibility to accept it however it is. Logic, questioning, is not something that Allah likes. Like in Surah Al-Hashr, one of the ayahs, وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ. That if Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gives you something, in terms of commandment, in terms of anything, if he gives you anything, فَخُذُوهُ, just take it. Don't ask why this, why that, why happened, what happened. وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُوا. And if he stops, then make sure, if he prevents you from doing something, then stop right away. Don't ask why do you have to stop and what was the reason behind it. So what happened with these people, Bani Israel? Allah Ta'ala told them to slaughter a cow. They went up and asked what's the age of the cow. What is the age of the cow? How old is the cow? Now, if they just were to see any cow and slaughter it before asking this question, it would have been accepted. But it became their questioning and digging it deeper and deeper apparently made the matter more harder for them to solve out. Allah Ta'ala said, okay, La farizun wa la bikr awarun bayna dhalik. It's not old, it's not young, something in the middle. First restriction. فَفَعَلُوا مَا تُؤْمَرُونَ. Just do what you've been commanded to do. Don't ask so many questions. Okay. Second, مَا لَوْنُ. Bani Israel is asking a question from Musa, making the description of the cow more and more specific, harder for them to find. First, the age. Allah Ta'ala said the age is such that it's not young, it's not old. Something in the middle. Then مَا لَوْنُ. What is the color? إِنَّا بَقَرَةٌ صَفْرَاءُ فَاقِعٌ لَوْنُهَا تَسُرُّ النَّاظِرِينَ. Now, the color of the cow, Allah Ta'ala said, is yellow. There was no restriction of the age, there was no restriction of the color. They asked, it came upon them. It's yellow, but what kind of yellow? Very deep yellow. Such yellow, which when a person sees that sort of color, tasarru nazirin, the viewer, they get happy. It gives them a very pleasant, very good vibe from inside. What is the quality of a cow? What does the cow do? لا زلول تصير الأرض ولا تسقي الحرث مسلمة لا شية فيها. That this cow is not one of it's not like one of your domestic cows. Now, what does a cow do in a farmland? You take a seed, you spread it around the farm, and the cow or the bull or whatever animal, buffalo, it tramples that seed to make sure it goes deeper in the ground. The farmers do it. And number so, لا ضرورلوم تثير الأرض. It doesn't do this job. It doesn't plow the land. ولا تسقي الحرث. And this cow apparently is not used for the purpose of irrigating the land too. It's not used for the watering the farmland too. Musallamatul la shiyata fiha. Musallama, the cow is clean in the skin and have any sort of spot, absolutely spotless, defectless. La shiyata fiha, there is no defect and you can't find a defect. So now, one upon another, right after Allah Ta'ala commanded them to slaughter a cow and do the job, they could have done it right away. Them questioning Allah Ta'ala is what made them anti-matter order, and they didn't find the cow right away. Because they asked Allah Ta'ala for a restriction, that means they were only supposed to slaughter that cow then that Allah Ta'ala described after their question. So the lesson from that in this story, my dearest brothers and elders, is whatever Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala commands us, whatever Allah Ta'ala tells us, we bow our head down and we do as we've been told to do. And the other thing in the para is about the Anbiya. As we know, the Anbiya Kiram alayhimus salatu wassalam are the chosen people of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, these selected ones of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Means the most beloved creation of Allah Ta'ala on this earth is Anbiya Kiram alayhimus salatu wassalam. And one of the reasons why a human being is Ashraful Makhluqat is because the Nabis, the Anbiya, prophets were only sent amongst the human being. I mean, the prophet might have been for the entire creation, like Nabi Pak Sallallahu, he's for Jinnat, everyone. But who is he? He's a human. Every prophet was a human. There was no Nabi who was a jinn or who was a angel. But amongst the Anbiya Kiram, obviously for us as Muslims, it is our belief that we have to believe on each and every single person who Allah Ta'ala sent as a Nabi. So for us, all of the Nabi, Anbiya Kiram are very respectable and honorable. However, in the eyes of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, every Nabi has a different status.